Let's go over how much money I made from TikTok and YouTube, basically my content online for the month of September. I did one last month and people seemed to enjoy that, so let's do this month. I'll make it a little bit briefer this time. So first of all, YouTube ads continues to be my largest category, where I made $668.99. And this time I split up YouTube Premium from the ads because people were wondering, if I have YouTube Premium and I watch your stuff on YouTube, are you still making money? And the answer is yes. I made $70.33 from views from YouTube Premium. So let me just get out of the way at this point. I'm not trying to hide this info. So YouTube memberships, that's direct support from people who want a little bit of a perk from my channel. So memberships, I made $134 from memberships, 135. And this members get early access to videos on YouTube as much as I'm able to publish them early. YouTube Shorts, I basically in September, for those who don't know, I have a newborn daughter, Lily, so I did cut down on content in September, especially for the week where I was in the hospital, and when she was being born. So, but also I have not really, the only YouTube short that I was publishing was the Adoptal, and I've kind of discontinued the Adoptal at least until I can really get back into things. It was one of the hardest ones to edit. So not very much from shorts, but it was never very much in the first place. Shorts are more a way to generate new viewers and subscriptions rather than a money-making tool. But YouTube did announce recently that they're going to, pretty soon, increase shorts to have a maximum of 3-minute duration. So I may be able to publish more as shorts because 1 minute is just too short for most puzzles. All right. YouTube Supers, this is direct support where like super thanks, where people can make a comment on the video and include a little bit of a tip, like $5, $10, however much. And so from Supers, I made $54 on YouTube. TikTok, I have 3 accounts that are monetized on TikTok. I have my main account, I have my crossword account, and my word games account. Now, the reason I have multiple accounts is because if you post too many videos to TikTok, they start reducing the RPM slightly. RPM is how much money you make per view. I think it's revenue per mil. And so what I did is, because I post too much content, I split my content into different accounts to try to stop hitting that sort of soft limit on number of videos per month. And so on my main account, I made close to $300, $292. Crossword was $88, and Word Games was $78. So Word Games was generating a lot more income when I would post the bonus game as a separate video. I haven't been doing the daily games as much recently. I did take that week off, but also my Word Games account has been running into a lot of issues with getting shadow banned, where for like 1 week, 2 weeks at a time, I make $0 because the videos are not appearing on the For You page at all. And I don't know what to do about that. There's something about the content I post to that account and the reputation of that account, something with their internal algorithm where the videos are just constantly getting flagged as unoriginal content. And I don't know why. I really hope it's not someone reporting it. If that's you, this is my account, the Ranks Word Games, that is my account. Please stop reporting the videos as unoriginal. But I don't know if that's what's happening or not. It seems to happen very quickly after I post them, so it's probably an AI thing. Patreon, that's direct support. Patrons don't really get any extra perks. I am trying to think of a way to give patrons extra perks, but mostly my Patreon is you like what I'm doing already and you want to just support me on a monthly basis for what I'm already doing. And that includes stuff like in the Sudoku community, where I maintain a Sudoku setting tool and things like that. So that is from Patreon. Ko-fi, this one, $115. This is because I mentioned Ko-fi as a way to directly support in my August video, and I got a lot of donations from that, and people continue to donate via Ko-fi. So thank you very much for people. I think it's actually coffee, like it's buy me a coffee. I don't know, but it just looks like Ko-fi, doesn't it? But yeah, it's coffee, sorry. And if you're interested in where to find links to all this, on YouTube, it's in the description. On TikTok, It is in my bio. There's a link to my link tree where you can find all this stuff. And then also my merch, I did make $15. Someone, thank you, the one person who bought merch in September, bought 3 mugs, and I made $5 each. So in total, I made $1,604 from all of my content for the month of September. Let me get out of the way of this pie chart here. This pie chart isn't as useful just because, but you can see that YouTube ads is the biggest chunk, but also TikTok is a good amount. But let me show this next image. Okay, so this is a breakdown, a bit more granular. And what I've done is I've just taken YouTube, TikTok, and direct support. So anything that would come directly from your pockets, that's including YouTube memberships, YouTube supers, any Patreon, Ko-fi, things like that, are all in the direct support category. So you can see that direct support is a big fraction of my income every month. And direct support did increase since I made the how much I made in August video. I made that in September, and that triggered a lot of people to donate, and I'm very much grateful for that. So if you do enjoy my content every day, if you get some value out of that in your life, like it keeps you company in your lunch break, or you enjoy learning the strategies, anything like that, direct support is very much appreciated. Especially because things like the TikTok category can be extremely variable and unpredictable. So anyway, if you're interested in terms of the percentage that I get out of your donation, Ko-fi is the best percentage. Ko-fi does not take anything. If you donate 50, I get 50. They don't take anything out of that. There is a PayPal transfer fee. It pays through PayPal, and I have to transfer from PayPal to my bank, and I don't know, does PayPal take a percentage? I'm not sure, but it's very low if they do. And so if you do like a super thanks on YouTube, YouTube's taken like 30% of that. If you do memberships on YouTube, they're taking 30%. TikTok takes 50% from live stream donations, things like that. So yeah, Patreon does take a small percentage, but it's not much. So Patreon's a good source as well. So, especially I think on Ko-fi you can also do recurring payments if you'd like to. And there's no benefit that you get from any kind of recurring payment other than on YouTube memberships. So that's sort of the balance there. But anyway, this is the breakdown. This is the chart on more granular YouTube, TikTok, and direct support. So you can see that YouTube is still winning in terms of just the ad revenue is so much better on YouTube than TikTok. Even though on YouTube I get far fewer views, those views are worth more because YouTube just pays much better per 1,000 views. All right, so hopefully this was helpful, and yeah, I'll continue to do this every month as long as people are liking it. So any feedback is appreciated in the comments.